Hello, how is everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing and having a fantastic day. And I hope something amazing and great happen into your life. I hope that you accomplish a few things or a few goals that you had in mind when you woke up. Sometimes it's washing the dishes. Maybe sometimes it's cleaning the yard. Sometimes it's just picking up the kids' room and toys. I mean, if you can focus on those things, you have accomplished something. Don't be so harsh. Sometimes we are so harsh, and sometimes we think, oh, we haven't done anything, but I just washed dishes today and cleaned and cooked and had my kids survive during the day. It's like, you know what? You need to be and have take credit for what you do. And if you're just with your kids, I mean, they're being healthy, they're good. I mean, sometimes we forget to tell ourselves that we're doing good. I am doing good. You're doing good even if nobody sees it. You are. Sometimes it's so hard to recognize it. But Jesus will always be with us. Jesus will always help us during our day. Sometimes when we feel so overwhelmed, so like we don't understand what's going on, just put your trust in Jesus. Just put your faith in Jesus. Even when I don't expect Jesus to help me, I know I've been a mess all over the place. Like, I know I've been shouting at the kids because sometimes they just jump, throw everything on the floor, and I'm like, sometimes I need to remind myself, they're kids, they're gonna grow out from all this jumping and making a mess and throwing everything on the couches, like sometimes I just need to remind myself that it's okay. They're kids, they're gonna grow up eventually, hopefully, one day. They will grow up to be responsible and, clean. That's what every parent wants, right? But let's just pray and leave it to God sometimes, because kids are kids. We were kids, like we made a mess probably. We didn't listen sometimes, It's all the process of doing it again and again and again until they understand. Hopefully. That's what us parents, that's what we pray for. And if you work on it every single day, it will happen. It will happen. Yep. He is the living God and steadfast forever. He is our he is our everything. Like sometimes when we lack on helping ourselves, thinking, man, I have failed. I haven't done anything. Oh, like what's gonna happen? Oh, just wanting to know everything. That's when Jesus steps in and say, you know what? I have it. I have everything under control. All you gotta worry about your kids and just trust in me. Just trust in me. All this time you've had it, but leave me the pen. Like stop trying to steal the pen from me. That's what I've heard Jesus said lately, actually. Like I was praying, I was frustrated out, and then this is what I heard. It's like, stop trying to write what it's already done. And it's like if I'm trying to steal the pen from him when he is the author, we need to trust This week, just trust that amazing things are working in your favor. Everything is working in your favor. And you gotta, like, get up and say, you know what? Everything is working in my favor. Because that's the only way that Jesus works. He is an amazing Father. I want to read Matthew 17, verse like 18, 17. It said, well, let me read it from 15. It says, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is lunatic and sore vexed, for oft times he fell into the fire and out into the water, and I brought him to thy disciples, and they could not cure him. Then Jesus answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long should I be with you? How long should I suffer you? Bring him hither to me. And Jesus rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour. Then came the disciples to Jesus apart and said, Why could we not cast him out? And Jesus said unto them, Because of your unbelief, because of our unbelief, because of our untrust, of not trusting Jesus. This is why so many things go wrong in our lives. It says, because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you shall say unto this mountain, Remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. I was reading this the other day, I'm like, whoa. Because of our unbelief, because of us not trusting Jesus enough, because of us trying to go fast to the finish line or do as many things just because of what? Fame, because of people, because of somebody who is constantly like in a battle with us, or just like not trusting Jesus make us like, it doesn't help us. Like, we can cure, we have the power to heal, we have the power to help somebody in need. It says right here, because of our unbelief, it doesn't happen. Like, it says this spirit only gets out by prayer and fasting. But if we have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you know how small is a mustard seed? It's like tiny. Because of our unbelief, a lot of things go wrong. It says, nothing shall be impossible unto you. If you believe in Jesus Christ, and if you know for sure that nothing can happen, and that when he's working, when he's in silent, he is working, and nothing can be impossible. Even if there's a million people trying to stop something, Jesus will not let it happen. Jesus will always win at the end. Not because you are worrying too much, not because you are trying to go to the finish line, not because you're trying to be better than somebody, or like you don't understand. Sometimes we can lose our own selves by trying to like gain all these things. It's like a lot of people are running a race that they probably not even end up get, getting to anywhere. Like there's a lot of people racing. Like if we have to race to get to somewhere that we're unsatisfied. With Jesus Christ, when you are waiting, when you are in the waiting line, when He is working in you, you will not waste one day. He will not waste your tears. He will not waste anything. Because nothing is in vain. Jesus is working in your behalf. He's working and doing amazing things in your life. And nothing shall be impossible. So if we have faith, we can tell that mountain to move and it will listen to us. We can be helping Jesus Christ, and but we don't because of our fears, because of us not wanting to do it. I mean, I have so many times when I didn't want to make a video, but Jesus was like insistent, like, come on, you can do it. Come on, like, you got this. And it all takes is to have faith. And just know and put it in your head that nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. I pray that we all get to open our eyes and to see the beauty that Jesus wants to do, but we don't let Him. We are not letting Jesus Christ do what He wants to do in us because of trying to run a race, because of trying to get somewhere where this is why I've learned that, you know what, I've had it multiple times where I got up, I got ready, and something didn't happen of me going to church. Like, it's not an exception, but I've come to understand that God is not, I mean, He is in church. He wants us over there. But right now, when He's working in you, He will have you pay attention and just focus on Him. Like, it, like, there's a few occasions where it didn't happen. Of me, like, just reaching to the destination. Like, something else happened. Either the road was closed, something. This Sunday, I got up. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to church. I didn't have no distractions. No, the well, the streets were closed. And I'm like, And right there, when I was like wondering, like, what the heck, like, what is happening? Like, I really wanted to go, and Jesus was telling me, you know what? It's not about the church. It's about the people. And I mean, it's true. It's not about us going to church. I mean, yes, in a building like temple, but He is more focused on us, like changing. He's more focused on us, like working in us, because we are one temple. And if we continue helping, like one temple can continue to help the other persons, another person can help all these other people, you know. So it's like He's not so worried about a building. He's worried about us, that we don't get lost. That because one lost sheep is it doesn't really help anything. It doesn't help us. It doesn't help us grow. It doesn't help us advance. But if we are in the light, Jesus wants us to understand that nothing is impossible. And only Jesus can bring us that salvation that we all need. Only He can do it. I come to understand that, like, sometimes we're so worried about, oh, a building. We're so worried about, we are so worried about being so perfect. And sometimes we forget that one day, like, all these material things, all these careers, all these fantasies, all these like material things, this is what Jesus has been telling me. You know what? Don't worry about the people that keep persecuting you or keep telling you about certain things and get a career and this and that. It's like he was really telling me, you know what? All this will not be here for too long. Like, he's not worried about all these material things, careers and houses, and because one day we can wake up and everything will be gone. So we need to focus, and the priority of all this is Jesus and helping as many people to understand all this, to understand Jesus, that He is not a hateful God, He is a powerful God. He loves us the way that He is, and we don't even have to be perfect. We don't have to be free of sin, but we do have to put everything and give it to Him. And then He will start something that you will not understand. It's going to take probably your friends, it's going to take a few days for you to be like completely His. And sometimes you're even going to have some days that you're not going to go out anywhere, but it's all for Jesus. It's all for Jesus. He will always protect us when He needs to protect us. I've seen His protection, and let me tell you, He protects. Like, just because you think, oh, like, I'm always home, well, you know what? Jesus wants you there. Jesus allows you to be at home. Stay home. Jesus is doing something that probably you don't see it, but very soon you will see it. Just don't give up on Jesus. Let's not give up, even when we want to so much. Like maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe nope. Just do it today, because you're not gonna do it tomorrow. It's true. It says, the Lord is long suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generations. God is so amazing. Thank you for listening to me. I see you guys in another time.